Well, we're straight into it with Ross and his journey. He comes back from the American Revolutionary War, 1783. He's been away for 3 years, and he's arriving back to a very different Cornwall, a very different place. His father has died while he's been away. The land that he's inherited is desolate, and his tenants are leaving, and it's not a great time for Ross. But I think the one thing that keeps him motivated and that brings him home is the promise of this relationship with his beloved Elizabeth. So on the first night he arrives back, he kind of gate crashes an engagement party between Elizabeth and his best friend, his cousin Francis. So that's not a great time for Ross.
I've only called to let you know I've returned. I must trouble you for a horse, Charles. But first, a toast. To Elizabeth and Francis. May they find happiness together.
Francis.
He's very self-assured, you know, and as you said, he doesn't feel sorry for himself, and that's a trait that I quite like. I mean, a lesser man would. I mean, and he has that choice to stick around Cornwall or leave, and he's given an opportunity to do so. No, I think he realizes he's work to do in Cornwall. You know, he needs to regenerate the place, rejuvenate the place, and make it work for him again. He's a real working class hero, but he's a gentrified figure, and he is a part of the aristocracy. So that's what I love about him. He seamlessly kind of just navigates himself around both of these social spheres. You know, it's quite interesting.
Is that your business?
If I choose to make it so.
Right, boys. Scat now! Sir! Hit me hard, someone! London folk don't always thieving. We come for justice.
An army against one man, that's brave.
Afeard, are ye?
On the contrary, you couldn't have come at a better time.
He's not afraid to mix diplomacy with tough stuff, but at the same time, you know, he's a strong. His moral compass is in the right place, and like he's a man of principle. But at the same time, I mean, life would be a lot easier if he could just get on with more people. You know, if he could bite his tongue sometimes, but he can't. I mean, he'd be doing it for the wrong reasons, and he wouldn't be the guy he is. Filming in Cornwall in the summer, it was incredible. I mean, it's such a beautiful place. I mean, when you are standing at the side of a cliff with Demelza, with your beloved or whoever it is, or you're on a scene and you're on a horse and you're standing by a cliff, or you're galloping over the cliff or whatever it might be. I mean, you just feel so grounded. You know, it's so earthy, and you feel like you're really a part of it. Everything seems to make sense. There was a lot of clarity when we got to Cornwall. The themes that we cover in our series are themes that people continually want to see. I mean, love, rivalry, jealousy, friendship, family. It's a really exciting show, and great performers in it, and I think Debbie's done amazing with the script. And you know, as I said, I mean, it's all based on Winston's books that have been popular for a long time now, and will continue to be.